Class we are going to explain about machine independent assembler features. Already in the last class we have discussed about machine dependent assembler features, instruction formats and addressing mode, and the program relocation. In this class we are going to see the machine independent assembler features. This is the outline of presentation. These are all the machine independent assembler features: literals, symbol defining statements, expressions, program blocks, control sections and program linking. We'll see one by one. Literal. So let programmer to be able to write the value of a constant operand as a part of the instruction that uses it. So the constant value also we can specify along with the instruction. For that the literal is used because it will be defined literally in the instruction. So that will be prefixed with equal to sign. See here we have end fill DA equal to C within a quote EOF that represents literal. There is a character EOF will be specified over there. The next one is equal to X05 means equal to represent literal. The next device number 05. So you should know the literal will be specified along with the instruction itself with equal to. See here we are having this example that LDA EOF that we are having, that is a normally we are going to specify that. Then EOF will be defined as a byte constant C the character EOF, and then next the instead of that we can use a literal like this LDA equal to represent literal C character. What are the characters? EOF within the quotes we should give. So in order to specify the literal we have to specify the assembler directive LTORG that is specified over there. LTORG. So another example is this one TD output that we specified over there. Then output again defined as a byte X05. Instead of that we can give TD equal to X05. Test the output device 05, that's the meaning. And then next WD equal to X0 right the character 05 that indicates the output device number. That what is the difference between literal and immediate operand? We know that we have used immediate operand along with the instruction with hash symbol. Then what is the difference? We see that the operand value is assembled as a part of the machine instruction over there in immediate operand. LDA has 3. But literal, the assembler generates a specified value as a constant at some other memory location, not in the part of the machine instruction. This will be generated in the some other memory location. That address of this generated constant is used as a target address for the machine instruction using PC relative or base relative addressing with the memory reference. Endfill LDA equal to CEOF. Okay, then that value. Literal pool means assembler directive LTORG is used whenever we are using the literals. It creates a literal pool that contains all the literal operands used since the previous LTORG. It will be specified in the end of the program following the end statement by the assembler. The literal table will be there. In that literal table, the literal name along with that operand value, length and address will be there. For example, if you take CEOF, already we have seen, no? That is a literal name. Along with that value is 454F46. That is E for 45 and O for 4F and F for 46 ASCII value. And length is 3. The length of that instruction is 3. And the address will where it will be stored is 002D. Then organized as a hash table, because hash table is a efficient data structure for insertion searching. During the pass 1, the assembler searches literal table for the specified literal value. During the pass 1 encounters LTORG statement or end of the program, the assembler makes a scan of the literal table. If it encounters LTORG means in default the assembler can understand the literal is used over there. So it will search the literal table for a literal. Then during pass 2, the operand address for use in generating object code is obtained by searching the literal table. So we are going to search over the literal table for address. allow the programmer to define symbols in the specify their values. So assembler directive equal to will be used. Now we have seen LTORG assembler directive for literals. That will be literal will be specified with equal to sign. Next we are having that EQU is another assembler directive to instruct the assembler to define symbols and specify their values. Then here EQ max len EQU 4096 means the 4096 value will be assigned to max len, equals to max len. Then symbol defining statement max len EQU 4096, that will be specified. Then wherever that EQ you are using, that is one of the assembler directive, it will instruct the assembler to define the statement symbols. Then symbol defining directive equal EQ do not allow forward reference for 2-pass assembler. All symbols used on the right hand side of the statement must have been defined previously. That is default condition. Otherwise the forward reference problem will occur. That cannot be assembled in 2-pass assembler. Alpha equal to beta, beta equal to delta, delta reserve 1. This will happen over there. Then ORG is assembler directive. Wherever that ORG is encountered, the assembler resets its location pointer to the specified value. In default, the location pointer will be having the address of the next instruction to be executed. Suppose we want to change it, that ORG should be used. So ORG STAB, then these things will be used. Then in default there the location counter is set to STAB and other things are modified according to that. That is a ORG example. Most assemblers allow the use of expression to replace symbol in the operand field. So that ORG, along with that ORG example, the expressions should be used. So expressions we can explain over there. Along with that, the expression that operand value we are using, using that ORG instruction we can specify for changing the location counter value. EQ or literal wherever you are using, we are going to specify the symbol value as expression also. That expression may be a absolute expression or it may be a relative expression. So that expression, what are the things will be there? It will be their operand and individual terms. The terms may be a constants or it may be user defined symbols or it may be a special symbols. In that absolute expression, an expression that contains only absolute terms, an expression that contains relative terms but in pairs, and the terms in each such pair have opposite signs. So then relative expression means all of the relative terms except one can be paired and remaining unpaired relative terms must have a positive sign. This is a condition for absolute expression and relative expression. Next we will see program blocks. To improve memory utilization, main program, subroutines and data blocks may be collected in separate areas. First we will see what is meant by program block. Segments of code that are arranged within a single program unit. Control section means segments of code that are translated into independent object program units. Okay, this is a difference between program blocks and control sections. Assembler directive is used with the block name. Then at the beginning the statements are assumed to be part of the unnamed block. Of no use statement included, the entire program belongs to a single block. Each program block may actually contain several separate segments of the source program. See here, the use C data is a one block and use CBLK is another block. So in between that one use statement and another use statement, that is called as a corresponding one block. Okay, so here that block C data contains only the two statements, reserve word 1, written RETA or length reserve word 1. And then next is use RBCB blocks mean new block is started. After that the new instruction should be added over there in the block 2. Same thing, this is over there. So program blocks and program linking, we can go through that with that examples. So that's all about this one, I mean machine independent features of assembler. that is literals, then symbol defining statements, then next we have a that is we have used different data such as org, all those things. Then after that we have expressions, then program blocks and control sections, then program linking. Thank you.